For my layered crepes or layered Mlawi, I'm gonna need 3 simple ingredients: bread flour, extra fine semolina, water, and a pinch of salt. For layering my crepes or my Mlawi, I'm gonna need fine semolina, a pinch of baking powder, a mix of melted butter and oil, so I'm gonna keep kneading for about, let's say, 5 minutes. Don't worry, it can be sticky at the first, but the more you knead, the more fine it will be. And if you feel that you put a little bit extra water, just balance it by adding a little bit of flour. There you go. It will be sticky at first, but the more you knead, the more it will be softer. So here I took out my dough on my surface, and I'm gonna knead it in a way that you can see how I knead. I spread some flour on my surface, and I'm just gonna knead 2 hands. Again, since it's small quantity, I did not use my electric mixer. See how soft it comes? And that should be about it. I'm gonna form it into a small ball. Make sure to put it back in here and take a rest for about 15 minutes. I'm gonna cover it, and we'll be back to the next step. Forming them, I'm just gonna layer them and cover them and let them rest for about 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes while I'm gonna prepare my surface for forming them. So I'm gonna start forming my Mlawi or my crepes. I'm gonna extend it to an oval shape and make sure it will be as thin as possible until it becomes transparent, that you can see your surface. Okay, you can use from time to time the melted butter and oil just to work it out. See, try to work it out as thin as possible. When you reach this stage here, you take some of your semolina and baking powder and you spread it around a little bit like this, and you take the top of it, you bring it all the way half the middle, you sprinkle some butter mixture and some semolina, and you cover the other opposite side. Okay, then you bring this side in here and you form a square. Once you have a square, you're gonna put it there and cover it and work out the next piece. So after forming my crepes or my Mlawi into squares, as you can see, let them rest for 5 minutes. Now I'm gonna try to expand them a little bit to make it a bigger square. I preheated my griddle and I sprinkled with some oil till it gets hotter, and I'm gonna form my squares. It will be around like 5 by 5 inches. And honestly, there is no precise size for it. You can play with your Mlawi or crepes whatever you want. And I prefer working with griddles because permit me to or allows me to work or to make 3 to 4 crepes at the same time. I think it's more time saving than working on a single pan and one by one. And I'm gonna make sure to put them on the griddle, and about a minute or two, and I will turn them over to the other side. Make sure you keep turning them over till they reach golden brown color. I try to turn them over the other side. See, they start having golden color. As you can see, color is turning to be golden, and you keep on flipping them out. It will be around like, say, once they turn out to be golden brown like this, time to take them out, and let's go taste and taste. I'm going to show you how layered it is. See?